get our coordinates tapped in.
Continue on West
It will be
119th
perfect
Street
time.
for 3 miles. Head south toward West 119th Street.
I know GPS, thank you. Hey guys, good morning. Me and Hot Guy are here after work, and we're here doing something crazy today. Yeah, I drug him into it. You should have heard the first conversation through like text message and like verbally. I was like, hey, bunnies thrive on raw milk. Like, raw milk is the best. He's like, what are you talking about? Okay, we are going on a raw milk run. I have found a dairy here in, well, I say here in Missouri. It's across the Missouri line up near Excelsior Springs, like 50 minutes out. Anyway, this home family run dairy has raw milk. Not only raw milk, but they have raw A2 milk, which if you don't know, there's a difference. A1 is basically a mutated cow. Basically, it's the ancient cows that have mutated over time, and a lot of the nutrients and things are gone in the A1. For instance, if you guys are building muscle mass, anything like that, anyway, it's not good for you. It's not good. It's you're drinking a mutated cow. That's all I gotta say. It's a mutant cow.
Not exactly true. No, there are a lot.
It is exactly true. It is a mutant strand of amino acids. It's the BCM7.
There are milks that you can get at the actual stores that are good for you.
Negative.
No.
Negative. I have the research.
And I have research too. Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, as soon as you immunize, oh my God. As soon as you pasteurize milk, you have to heat it up beyond the point of which bacteria can live, right? Kills all the enzymes. It kills off a lot of the vitamins, depletes the vitamins in the milk. They have to put synthetic vitamins back in the milk. Like, it is not good. But the thing is, all that aside, it's got something called BCM7 in the casein protein chain, which is the amino acid in the milk. And long story short, it's been linked to leaky gut syndrome. It causes inflammation. Like, this is really bad. So there have been a group of people over the last 10 years that have bred back these cows back to the A2, which is basically thousands of years ago, the A2 strand of cow.
Hey, we're gonna get the cops called on us.
Why? Oh.
Yeah.
What? They're not supposed to open till 9. Okay.
Yeah, and we're sitting out here, literally just eyeing up the place.
Okay, we'll get out of here.
Now she really thinks we're doing something we weren't supposed to. She sat there, stood outside, just watching us, and now we immediately are speeding off. And this is my bank to boot. Continue.
I don't even know what I was.
You were talking about your
Turn
milk?
left onto West 119th Street.
Bunny was going on and on about her milk.
I don't even know what I was saying, honestly.
Continue on West 119th Street for 3 miles.
I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying.
You were just talking about how healthy the milk was and that how you get certain vitamins and how I was wrong about the whole food milk because of you can't sit there and you can heat up the milk and all that, and then I sat there and I had to tell you, hey, we're gonna get the cops calling us. I was talking about the raw milk.
Yeah. Yeah, the A2 strand is basically a cow that has been bred back to the original cow from thousands of years ago before they started mutating and getting this BCM7 thing that is really bad for your system, really bad. So anyway, raw milk is illegal in 17 states here in the U.S. And the FDA, the federal government, is going after it like crazy. And there's actually been a movement, it's kind of funny, called the Raw Milk Mothers. And they have literally ridden out in horses with glasses. Glasses in their satchels and raw milk, and literally sat in front of government facilities drinking raw milk, daring them to arrest them for drinking milk. And that is how crazy it's become. So anyway, here in Kansas and Missouri, it is not completely illegal to drink. It's not illegal to drink raw milk. It's illegal to purchase it from a store. It's not illegal to purchase it from the farm. So I found a bunch of loopholes. I found a good, wholesome, family, all-natural farm up in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, and they sell A2 raw milk. And raw milk is incredible. It's got probiotics. It has, once you pasteurize, like I've done so much research on raw milk, because once you pasteurize milk, it basically renders the calcium in the milk unabsorbable by far. It's like 90% unabsorbable by the human body. And it's loaded with calcium, but the body can't take it because it's been pasteurized. So that's big argument that's going on right now between the raw milk people and the pasteurization people. Those that want to be pasteurized. I don't know. I say I let them stew it for an hour in 150 degree temperatures. See what they think. Anyway, no, but raw milk is just so much healthier. And on top of that, we are getting kefir grains today, which has over 42 strands of probiotics in it. Kefir grains are so strong that they will actually bacteria to minis. So if there's any bad bacteria in this milk, it's going to eat it. So, oh yeah, I am so excited. It enriches the nutrients. Nutrition on raw kefir milk versus just raw milk. It has much more vitamins and nutrients in the raw kefir milk. How? Somehow it pulls it out. I don't know how it does it. It's chemistry, but it's amazing. It enriches the milk. Is awesome. Gordon says milk does the body good. That's exactly right. I agree. So we're on a mission today to get raw milk, except we have to have a disguise. So we came up with a disguise because since it is illegal in so many states, yes. So we have to be inconspicuous to get our raw milk.
That just looked creepy. Gonna haunt my dreams.
It's good for you.
No, it's not. Have my dreams be haunted is
it
not good.
It doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
No one have ever said that.
I've said that.
So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I've been into a car accident and it didn't make me any stronger. That could have killed me. It didn't.
Depends how you take it. Whenever you have to work out, whenever you lift weights or do something strenuous, you break down. You're actually tearing microscopically your muscles. You're tearing them. You're breaking them down. Your body has to rebuild that. And how it does that is through amino acid chains, not with BCM7 very well, raw milk, healthy proteins, whey proteins, casein proteins. Whey is the best. Casein is a time-release protein that's found in milk. And it is awesome because it literally releases over a 6-hour period. So if you take casein protein before bed, your body will sit there and it's like having a protein drip on your body all day long. It just feeds your body and it keeps you in that anabolic state where your body's burning things off. It's recouping. It's not tearing down your muscles anymore. It's all rebuilding phase. So,
and that's good.
It's really cool. Power of milk. But then when man tampers with it and screws with it up and down, that's what happens to it.
So what you're saying is God did wrong.
No, I'm saying when men screw cows. I mean, when men screw with cows. When men screw with... That's what happens when men screw with animals. Then crazy things happen. You get BCM7 amino acid chains. They ain't right. It ain't right.
Well,
no.
I wasn't thinking that until now. Now I'm getting a picture of a guy screwing a cow, and that's how it screwed itself up. That's how the milk got screwed up.
You never know. Mutant cows. Not good. You don't want to drink that milk. Mm-mm.
If a guy screwed it, no, I wouldn't want to.
But I am so excited, guys. Like, this is the first time in my life I've had something fresh off the farm. I take that. I've had some meats fresh off the farm before. From the butcher. From a family farm. Anyway.
I can say this won't be my first time.
It's...
But that's because I can say I lived on a ranch. And my neighbors had ranches and farms, so to give us fresh eggs and stuff like that all the time. So, and I had chickens and goat milk and all that.
See,
so
that's what I'm talking about. Goat milk, guys.
I can
so
definitely
healthy.
say this ain't my first time in a long mile. It's the first time me going to someone else's.
Goat milk.
Either or.
Either or.
Yeah, I've sat there and had raw goat milk and raw cow milk.
By the way, in the areas that they are, raw milk is illegal. A lot of those states, raw goat milk is not illegal. They haven't caught up to the goats yet. They've only captured the cows. They're picking on the cows, not the goats.
A lot of people don't eat goat meat.
Bah.
A lot of people do eat cow meat.
I've never had goat meat.
It's rubbery. Really, really rubbery.
Rubbery goat burger. Doesn't sound very appetizing.
Honestly, a deer burger is probably as really, really good. At least then you can sit there, you can season it good.
Oh, I love deer meat. Venison is amazing. Oh my god. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And there's something that people look at me when I say this like I'm crazy. But there was something that some guy who processed a deer created these patties, and he called it scrapple. And he said it was the scraps of all, like, the other parts. I don't know what it was. I ate it, and it was super good. So, but then when I asked for scrapple from anybody, they just look at me like I've lost my mind. I'm like, scrapple, the deer, scrapple. What are you talking about?
Because they're probably thinking you're talking about scraps like a pig.
I don't know what's in there. It's kind of like Spam, but with deer meat. I don't know. It's kind of good, though. It was salty.
I worry about your health. I really do. I worry about what you're taking in your body.
It's all natural.
No. From what it sounds like, it's not all natural.
Baconators and Frosties. That's what I'm talking about, Gordon.
That's natural. That's natural goodness. That's about it.
Wendy's has awesome burgers. That's all I got to say.
I love Wendy's Frosties because they can't screw it up like a lot of places can.
You know why? Because they're just white and black. They stick to the simple Frosty. You got a white Frosty or black Frosty. Which do you want?
That's racist.
No, that's what they're like. Do you want a chocolate Frosty or do you want...
Chocolate and vanilla. Totally different, not black and white, you racist bastard.
Not racist. They are selling a chocolate Frosty and a Caucasian Frosty. That's what it is.
Oh, God.
That's it. I think they're racist.
No.
What about all the other flavors?
I know
What
they
about
used
the
to
pink
sell...
Frosties, and what about the...
I know they used to have a strawberry Frosty.
Exactly. They had, like, blizzards, and... Okay, they didn't call it blizzard. They have, like, candies in there and everything else.
Okay, so obviously they still had it. So obviously they're not racist, just you.
No, they stopped carrying it. They don't want a bunch of nuts in their Frosty anymore. And I think that's sad.
They're not just talking about peanuts. You're talking about race.
I'm talking about fruit cakes and, like, fruity things and nuts.
Flavor is what you should be saying. You're talking about flavor, not nuts and fruity cakes.
That's what you get when you combine, like...
No, that's what you get when you're trying to make a
dark
bad...
and a bunch of fruits
No,
and nuts.
that's what
good.
you get when you're trying to make a bad porno.
It is not.
Yes,
it
is.
It tastes delicious.
Pornos could taste delicious too, you don't know.
It's gotta be 18.
As long as it's 18 or up, that's what I'm saying. I bet it is.
We need to have a talk with Wendy's. When you get together recording, we need to meet with Wendy's.
Yeah, we're gonna find the CEO of Wendy's and sit there and tell him, you guys are fucking racist. You guys don't have the pinks, the reds, the yellows, the nuts, the cakes. I would love to see how that conversation is
You realize I would? Go. Like, if we got big enough on YouTube where we just happened to run into the CEO of Wendy's, like, I would just be honest. I'd be like, what's up with the nuts? What's up with your nuts? Seriously. You stop putting nuts and fruits and all kinds of things in your Frosties. What the hell? You used to have, like, different options. I'd tell it like it is.
And I'll be the one escorting us both out. So, where's the place at?
It is 3.6 miles down here to the left.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're like headed right now for a parking lot in the city where I assume some white van is going to roll up with somebody who pops out with this raw milk. Like, that is just how I'm picturing it. Hopefully it's a more professional operation than that. But yeah, we are literally going to a parking lot. Not kidding me.
Going to a parking lot to get raw milk on a work day.
I'm so excited.
Better get to know benefits.
Farm Fresh A2 raw milk. It is the best you can buy. This stuff sells for it retails for like $14 a gallon. It's insane.
I'm being held hostage to get goat milk.
I am holding you hostage for your health.
I don't feel like I'm getting healthier.
Oh, you will.
I will get healthier.
You gotta admit.
I gotta admit what?
You gotta admit, you feel a lot healthier since you've been around. I suggested a lot of good things.
I'll say this. I felt healthier on our work days. Because if it's not a work day, it's constantly pizza. So, if we're talking about just our days off, or work days, I felt healthier around you. On our days off, no, because it's constantly, pizza, pizza, pizza.
I love pizza.
Let's have more pizza. Hey, you know what we just had last night? Pizza. Let's have pizza.
Out of the wise words of your father, there's a lot of bad foods that could be eaten, but pizza's actually pretty healthy.
Yeah.
They made a good case for pizza. It's got protein. It's got dairy. You have your tomatoes, as they say in the country. Tomatoes. And you have your breads. It's healthy. Now, I don't really buy into that, but it's a good excuse for when I want to have a pizza day. That's all I'm saying. I get one pizza day now and then. It's so good.
Pretty much whenever you're like, let's have pizza, we have pizza. I want to make sure it's known that I'm not sitting here being the one that's like, no, you don't get pizza today. I'm just like, can we find anything else? You're like, well, I'm in the mood for pizza. So now we have pizza.
On this new diet plan with this new...
On this new diet, you've been better.
I have.
Like right at the line.
Right at the what?
We're getting right up on the line. And we're getting on the line again.
Oh.
You are driving like a madman.
I am not. Trying to make my case that I have been healthy.
Trying to make the case that you're spiking up the bear's anxieties.
I could really spike up your anxieties.
You're afraid you are. So I can really say you already are. By sliding in the different lanes. It's like sliding in the DMs.
Sliding in different lanes.
You were leaning over different lanes. I was in the car. I was the witness. One thing I will say though is when we started the live stream, your phone had 15%, and I don't know where it is now. So if it does cut out, that's why.
Yeah, it's sad. Since last night's live stream, I've had this thing on charge all night. It made it to 22%. That's it.
I've had issues with your phone charger ever since I had it. I guess when you plugged it in, it was always at that perfect angle, so it would keep charged. But like anytime I used it in the car, it would constantly charge, uncharge, charge, 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 uncharge, charge, and charge. It was a constant back and forth game. We should go to Legends.
That's the opposite direction.
I don't care. Let's go to Legends. Bear wants to go have fun. Price Chopper. I don't know what Price Chopper is. I've never been there. I know they have discounted stuff. That's about it.
Actually, I'm not too impressed with Price Chopper anymore.
Why?
Just because I have a family member that worked for them for, I think, 30 years, and they were close to getting their benefits and everything, like retiring and getting all their, like they built up all their benefits. The company decided to downsize, cut all the employees, and said they're not eligible right before retirement. After I heard that story, I'm like, really? That is low. Somebody spent their whole life working for Kroger, which is ultimately Price Chopper.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was Carter's.
Maybe I was saying that wrong. But it was Price Chopper chain. It's just sad. It's sad. I've heard of that happening before, and I took it with a grain of salt until I started really hearing a lot of stories about it. And it's like, this actually really happens. That is so low.
Use the second from the left lane to turn left onto State Line Road.
Ooh, just a Target. It's a super Target. That means it's gonna be big.
So we are looking for a Lowe's. And yeah, there's a super Target to the right. We're over here. So what this place does is this family farm, since it's about an hour out, it runs a route all around Kansas City.
Turn right onto West 133rd Street.
Oh, that's the next one. My
This is a
GPS
Walmart.
stopped updating its screen. Anyway, they run a route all around Kansas City so that people in the city don't have to go far to get their milk. They don't have to drive all the way to the farm. A lot of these farms, you have to drive all the way to the farm. You have to have like an agreement to buy so much milk every week. You have to like prepay. Like there's all these restrictions. It is insane. This one dairy farm has come up with a system that is pretty stinking cool.
Turn left.
And it seems to work for everybody. It's real simple. You order online, you pay when you get here with cash, and you sneak off with your raw milk before the feds catch you. Exactly.
Yeah, except do we know what vehicle? Do we know exactly where?
I really have no clue. All I know is they're supposed to be here from 9 a.m. to 9:15 selling raw milk. I don't know if it's out of the back of a van. And you know the funny thing? We're in like a patrol car, so hopefully they don't freak out and like back up, take off. We've caught them. It's like, no, really, we want to buy raw milk from you. This is not a sting operation. I swear.
I'm not worried about them thinking that. I'm just like trying to sit down and think like, hey, are they gonna be noticeable? Are they gonna like set out a sign? Did they like at least say information on like what vehicle they're gonna be in?
I don't think so.
You know,
I'm pulling
important
up-
details.
Here's the email. Thank you for your order. It's got our order summary. Says pick up Saturday, November 3rd, 9 to 9:50 a.m. or 9 to 9:15 a.m. at 1700 West 33rd, KC, Missouri. So that's this address. And on their website it says Lowe's parking lot in parentheses. So, but no, it does not have any information on like what to look for, who to look for. My guess is they would be set up more towards the end of the parking lot, like where we came in, just so they're noticeable. But that's what I would think. But then again, this place runs like a route. They're all over Kansas City, apparently, so they could be running a few minutes late. You know, they could hit traffic. That's probably why it says like 9 to 9:15, because they could kind of be here anytime. And
But isn't 9 to 9:15 is like their max time being here?
I would assume, but you know they've got to end up hitting like traffic and other things. They have a Tuesday route and they have a Saturday route. They do Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings around Kansas City. So it is pretty cool. Yeah, I just don't know where they might be.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, and I really don't know what we're looking for or anything.
That's why I think this whole situation is scary. You laugh, but
It's dairy
you
farmers.
You didn't have like that whole issue growing up. I did.
What whole issue?
The whole issue I'm not gonna talk about in front of the camera. I see the camera, it's right there. So
I say we park here and kind of observe until this might be the operation here to the right. I'm not sure. Because I see people pulling up next to each other.
Did they give you a number to call?
I don't think I got anything. Honestly, their system's pretty simple. The way it's constructed. So I'm assuming... Hey, look, see? That's probably it. It's like a drug deal going down. They got exchanges. Right there. They're dealing the raw milk. So the feds don't get them. In all reality, that's kind of what I'm looking for, though, is like a van or, you know, something. The thing is I understand it. Raw milk does not have to be like completely refrigerated right away, because it is probiotic, you know, so I don't know that it's got to be in a refrigerated van or anything like that. I think their yogurt's a kefir yogurt, and the way you brew that is you leave it on the counter for like 3 days in room temperature, so there's no need to refrigerate it immediately. So I don't know. I'm just kind of watching and wait and see who starts exchanging money and dairy products. Thirsty out.
Well, the guy just went into the back. He got a box of some sorts.
That's probably it.
Why would it be in a box of sorts?
Well, they probably put it all in a box so they know. And they're probably like, why are you filming us? Hey, this is good YouTube.
Well, I guess
That's gotta be them.
I'll just sit there and wait and see until seeing which one drives away or whatever. And if this one just sits there. If not, you should really send an email back saying, hey, how the hell am I supposed to get stuff? You guys aren't around.
I don't see any other vehicles at the end of the parking lot, though, do you? Or any signs or anything? That's gotta be it.
It's your choice to drive over there and ask.
I'll wait until... Well, I think this guy's driving away unless they're together selling the milk. I'm assuming the truck is the customer and the white van is the dairy farm, but then again, they could both be with the farm.
I say, why'd you assume the van's a dairy farm and the truck isn't?
Well, because the guy in the van stepped out with some paperwork.
Why would you need paperwork? I'm so confused.
It's probably the order receipt. Make sure people are getting the right orders.
Okay, we'll just sit here and wait it out.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't see anybody else. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Because the guy in the van got out with paperwork, and then they're discussing paperwork. So, unless it's two guys discussing like a building project and getting ready to go get building supplies at Lowe's, you just never know. Jump now! All units go in, Gordon says.
I've been up too long. I'm good. Thanks.
I don't know, we're pushing our limit on when they're supposed to.
Like I said, what you do is, up to you. I'm just the bodyguard. That's all I am. Things get rough, I'll come in.
I really don't know. Because I don't know if that's a customer. They may both be with the farm or one's with the farm. Who knows? They're just standing there talking right now, it looks like. What's the name of this farm anyway? Beeholigan Farm. I guess I should probably pull up and ask them since that truck's just lingering around. Okay, guys, we're going in. Hello. You guys with the dairy farm? We were supposed to pick up some milk from a dairy farmer. Your contract? Okay.
Told you.
We were waiting to see if you guys had milk. That's funny. Huh? You got paid. No, I don't want to drink that. It probably wouldn't be good. Thank you.
Told you.
That is funny.
That's the funniest part is I sat there and said they're probably contractors.
No, I said they're probably contractors.
And I mentioned it. They're not going to be the ones selling milk because of the fact that why would they sell milk in that?
Because you don't know what type of operation. I'm telling you, kefir milk, you don't have to refrigerate it.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, it says low battery. You have 4% left.
That sucks.
You got a pretty long stream out of it for just 4 minutes.
I know. I wanted to capture the exchange.
Yeah,
but where are these people? Like seriously, are we at the right location? Lowe's at 133rd. That's the location. Are they on the inside? Surely they're not inside.
Parking lot and inside. Did you have to prepay at all or no?
No, it's cash on delivery.
You know what I would do is I would sit there, email them, and if they sit there and by the way, tomorrow's daylight saving time. I would email them if they get back to you in the time period, and then great. If they don't, then well.
Hopefully that actually goes through because it's because I think that's like an automated email.
A lot of them would say, do not reply and all that if it's automated.
This is like a true stakeout. Really is. Except you don't have donuts and snacks.
I want food.
I know.
Bear's hungry. Bear wants food.
Looking for anything that looks like a dairy farmer. Just gonna start randomly walking up to people. Are you a dairy farmer? Are you a dairy farmer?
A lot of them are probably gonna say yes, and then you're gonna have to deal with the situation of, oh yeah, a lot of them say yes, and you're like, oh yeah, cool, great. Gotta buy my milk.
Surely this is the right Lowe's.
There's only one Lowe's around here, so yeah. This is the right Lowe's. Either A, the super, super late, or B, they... What's that? Inconspicuous. Honestly, if I was them, I would open like a hatch or something so people can tell.
There's just no telling, because the problem you have is, like, there's certain legal restrictions, like you can't have signs and you can't have this and that. So it's stupid the way the law is with the raw milk. Like, you can't have signs, I don't believe. So they would have to set up without a sign, and I don't know how they're going to work this.
Well, like I said, with that, you can easily have a sign in like your car or something and not get in trouble. Because it's in your car, so it's in your property. Technically on your property, and your property on your property.
I'm going to call him. I found the number.
You've reached Rachel Moser with the Whole Again Farm and Whole Academy. Please leave me a message, or you can text me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.
Hey, my name's Brittany Richardson. I ordered some dairy products and was supposed to meet at the Lowe's, I guess, at 133rd for pickup in Kansas City, Missouri. Just didn't see anybody out here. Was wondering if I should look for a certain vehicle or if you guys are running late. My number is 620-474-0450. Thank you. You guys can hear my number. We're a small group. Most of you guys know my number already. What? I think 90% of our fan group has my phone number. Well, we'll see. That was leave a message. Because I think the dairy farm's actually not officially open yet. I think just their delivery run is. That says open. So, I don't know.
Honestly, they have like 3 more minutes.